The jungle is an unforgiving place, a world where survival is a daily fight. Imagine, if you will, two of the most formidable warriors from vastly different universes forced into the same environment. On one side, we have John Rambo, a battle-hardened Vietnam War veteran, skilled in guerrilla warfare, stealth, and unyielding in his will to survive. On the other, we have the Predator, a terrifying extraterrestrial hunter with advanced technology, unmatched strength, and a deadly instinct to track and kill. Now imagine these two forces, each with their own set of deadly skills, face to face in a deadly showdown. Rambo, an expert in trapping and using his environment against his enemies, versus the Predator, armed with thermal vision, cloaking technology, and a variety of high-tech weapons. But how would a man like Rambo stack up against a creature like the Predator? Could his guerrilla warfare tactics be enough to overcome an alien hunter with such superior technology? This is the ultimate battle between man and monster, a battle where only one can survive. The Predator wasn't new to hunting in hostile environments. It had done this countless times before on various planets, always coming out on top. But this time was different. This time it was hunting in the dense, sprawling jungles of Southeast Asia, where every shadow could hide a deadly threat. A group of mercenaries, hired to eliminate a local warlord, made their way through the jungle, completely unaware that something far deadlier was watching them. The Predator observed them from the trees, its heat vision picking out their every movement. It didn't need to rush. Patience was key to the hunt. One by one, it picked them off. A plasma bolt hit its first target, and the body dropped to the ground before the others could react. The Predator didn't just kill, it made a statement. It used its advanced wrist blades to slice through another mercenary's throat in one swift motion. The remaining men scrambled, but the Predator was relentless. It had them in its sights. As Rambo ventured deeper into the jungle, he stumbled upon the aftermath, a massacre. Bodies were strung up in grotesque displays, skin ripped from bone and blood staining the jungle floor. He recognized it instantly. This was no human enemy. Rambo wasn't a man easily rattled. He'd survived wars, ambushes, and impossible odds. But this was different. The Predator wasn't just a soldier, it was a beast, and it had technology that no human could rival. Still, Rambo knew how to use his environment. The jungle was his domain, and he knew how to disappear into its depths. He quickly set to work, camouflaging himself with mud, setting traps, and using the terrain to his advantage. Every tree, every bush, every rock was a potential weapon in his hands. Rambo was no stranger to guerrilla tactics. He knew how to create decoys, set ambushes, and wait for his enemies to make the first mistake. And this alien, it was going to make a mistake. As night fell, the jungle came alive with sounds of life and death. The Predator, having watched its prey closely, moved in for the kill. But it soon realized something was wrong. Rambo was gone. His footprints disappeared, and his scent was covered by the thick jungle. The Predator's infrared vision was useless. It couldn't see heat signatures where Rambo had smeared himself with mud. Rambo wasn't just hiding, he was hunting. With every step the Predator took, it triggered a trap. A tripwire set off an explosion in the distance, sending the Predator darting in the wrong direction. Rambo wasn't making it easy. He was forcing the creature into a mental game, one where every move could be its last. The Predator responded with its cloaking device, vanishing from sight, but Rambo was ready. He'd anticipated this, using fire to confuse the Predator's thermal vision and obscure its cloaking ability. The jungle was no longer a place of danger for Rambo. It was his playground. The Predator had one massive advantage, its advanced technology. From plasma cannons to the cloaking device, it was a walking arsenal of alien weaponry. But technology had its limits. The more the Predator used its equipment, the more it showed weaknesses. Rambo, always the observant survivor, quickly realized these flaws. He saw the Predator's reliance on its cloaking device, and he used water to reveal the creature's position. In the river's shallow waters, the Predator's heat vision became distorted, and its cloaking failed to hide it. For the first time, the Predator was forced to fight without its technological crutches. As the battle raged on, it was clear neither side would give up. Rambo's traps grew more intricate, and the Predator became more desperate. The jungle was alive with explosions, gunfire, and the sounds of two relentless hunters clashing. Rambo's final plan was bold. He created a kill zone. Every trap, every snare, and every explosive was part of a carefully calculated plan. He baited the Predator into the kill zone, ensuring that no matter how fast or strong it was, it wouldn't escape. The moment came. The Predator, cloaked and scanning for Rambo, triggered one of Rambo's explosive traps. The entire jungle seemed to erupt as fire and debris lit up the night. But Rambo was already there, sliding from the shadows, spear in hand. With one final thrust, Rambo drove the spear into the Predator's chest. The alien let out a guttural roar before it collapsed, defeated. Rambo stood over its lifeless body, victorious but exhausted. With the Predator defeated, Rambo stood alone in the smoldering jungle, his chest heaving with exhaustion. He looked down at the alien's lifeless body and removed its mask, his trophy for surviving the impossible. Rambo had proven something that day, Survival wasn't about the weapon in your hand, but the will to keep fighting, even when the odds were stacked against you. The jungle might have been home to the predator, but it was Rambo who would leave it alive. As the jungle faded into the night, Rambo disappeared into the shadows once more, leaving behind only the memory of his victory. In a battle between Rambo and the Predator, it was a war of wits, strength, and strategy. The Predator's advanced technology was no match for Rambo's knowledge of the jungle and his unyielding spirit. It was the ultimate test of survival. And in the end, it was Rambo who proved that even the most powerful hunter could be outwitted. What if Rambo faced the Predator? The answer is simple. Rambo would survive, and he'd make sure the Predator never hunted again.